Hey, Cedric, thanks for a couple of minutes
Hey,
this evening.
thank you for having me.
And Gregory Hall, right back over to you.
Hey Cedric, how's it going, man? How have you gotten better? Oh, like what's been more comfortable for you as this season has progressed? I mean, you're more and more making more and more plays, just kind of all over the field, more consistently, it feels like.
Just getting used to the game, Now that I got a couple of games, under me, I feel a bit more comfortable and a bit more confident during the game. So, I mean, really just following what the scheme tells me to do and just getting my feet wet, getting more experience, just getting better as the games goes on.
And then both Taman and Tony talks about communication issues on the defense. What have you seen with that, and what do you think are contributing to those, and how does that get fixed?
Yeah, so like we definitely had some communication issues. When I look back at the game, and I see some of the big plays they made, it really wasn't them, kind of like beating our guy. We're just kind of not even, there. We're not in the right spot. And so it's just got to get our communication correct. Guys are motioning. You got to play stuff different to different sets. So we just got to get that all communicated when it happens on the fly and do that a lot better.
And Taman mentioned it was kind of a player-led discussion. What was that like? What were the leaders saying as far as how to maybe just everyone talking more and whatnot? What was those discussions like without the coaching staff in the room?
It was just very serious team discussion that we had individually as players. We recognized that we had higher expectations for the season, and things are not really going as planned. So we just kind of met as a group, like, hey, we gotta get our stuff together. We gotta do some things differently and get back on track to finish the season strong.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, over to Dina King.
Hey, Cedric, Tony was asked how you guys were going to prepare for another quarterback other than Derek King. How difficult is that, seeing what kind of athlete he is and then going to a different type of quarterback?
Like I said, I mean, you kind of scheme for him differently. I think my Miami offense looks a little differently while he's in there. So just kind of scheming for him differently. Coach will give us that scheme, and we're gonna perfect it to a T.
CL Brown, go ahead.
Hey, Cedric, I'm writing something about targeting and wanted to get your thoughts just on, when you were coming up through high school and everything, how is it being taught? Like, do you feel like it's second nature now not to go in with your head where, as opposed to 20 years ago, that's just kind of what defensive players did?
I mean, yeah, I mean, we're definitely taught, not to lean in with our head and particularly target a player. But I mean, the game's just happening so fast. I mean, you're trying to make a play, and to be honest with you, like every time, sometimes that situation is kind of hard for a player not to. So I mean, I think really that we're trained not to, but I mean, sometimes I think things like that are just going to happen.
Thank you.
All right, Cedric, that was our last one for you. Thanks for a couple of minutes.
Thank you.
Thanks.